Hello everyone, my name is Ovi, and today in this video we will be covering herbalism. Yes, we had finally come to the last profession to wrap up this whole dragonflight profession overview. We're gonna go over how to level these specializations and where the profits are. So I had been doing a little bit of herbing as I was doing the previous video for the mining, but I was like, okay, I'm trying to keep track of what I've gathered, and I put it into my I moved it from a reagent bag and put it into my regular bags, thinking that, I don't know why I did it, but thinking that I would like separate them or something. Anyways, the thing is that as I was gathering my herbs, they managed to go into the reagent bag, so I didn't have to do any messing around. I actually found out exactly how much I got. So I just looked at the video I recorded prior to this one, just me just running around and herbing, and it was actually literally just under an hour, right? And I'm messing around trying to find these nodes and just trying to scour the different lands, see if it's any difference where there are more herbs or not. I'll leave that up to other people that have more time that can find routes and stuff like that. But I'm going to show you basically what I got for herbing. So I got quite a bit for an hour. I think I did quite well. As you can see here, I got a ton of Hawkenbloom, and as I was progressing, because now I am up to level 60. A cool little update with this last beta. You don't have to now click on the top. Now you can just plainly see it on top. I'm 60 out of 100. And I think I was like about 30 of 100. So I'm guessing it'll take you probably a few hours. Maybe if you look up some route videos later on, you can probably like make it more efficient or some kind of add-on. Who knows? So I did a little over 100 of Hawkenbloom. I got some level 2s, and then I got some level 5s. Some Bubble Poppy, some Brightbark, and some Sassafrage. I think this is more towards like the fiery side of the Dragon Isles. This is more over there by the Azure Span, and this is more like the Unarum Plains, because that's basically where I really was, because it's kind of flat. It's kind of easy to find nodes. Over here at the Dragon Isles, I mean the Burning Step, I can't even remember where the first part. Let me look at the map. What's the map? The Waking Shores. The Waking Shores is just tough terrain, up and down, up and down. The Unarum Plains, well, it's in the name. It's plains, and the Azure Span. It's a lot of trees and a lot of mobs. I got deleted a couple times. I'm gonna tell you that. So I kind of like skedaddled back to Unarum Plains. I did not go to Thodros's. I don't know. I never made it that way. So that's what I got. So as you can see, what I'm noticing here, if you saw my previous video for mining, it seems that it's like a counterpart. This is a counterpart to mining. So in mining, we got all our fires, our fire elements and our earth elements, and then we had a chance to get these other ones with the elemental infused mineral deposits. Well, here there's a lot of frozen stuff and a lot of like windy stuff. So this is like the counterpart to get these other things, so that there's a balance, right? For people that are gathering one or the other, or for both, and some order. So it was interesting that I actually found quite a few nodes that had order. But let's go into the leveling. Now I have a lot better understanding with this video than what I did with mining. Okay, so basically what you do is you just go out in your herb, and there's like different, as here they have them, sections, right? So you have all the types of herbs you can get, however modified they are. If they're just regular, the small one, regular one, that's one type. If you get like the lush ones that are a little bit bigger, that counts as something else, And every time you gather those, you get a skill point, and you get artisan metal. So here you have the ones that are frigid, the ones that are lush, the Titan Touch, the wind stepped, those are, the windy ones, and then your regular Hawkenbloom. Then here you have like a section for, because this section is for Hawkenbloom. This section is for Bubble Poppy, so you get your frigid one, your lush ones, and then your regular one. So same thing with Saxifrage. The lush, the Titan Touched, the wind stepped. Here you have the Wraith Bark, which I only got the windswept and the regular one. And then over here, these are the these are the ones, the rare items you can pick up, which give you knowledge points. And these are the ones I'm guessing are unlimited, but a lot rarer. I picked up one of these, and I picked up all of my Dream Blooms, and one of the rare ones, which is this one right here, the Dream. Well, I got this Dream Bloom one, which gives you 3 points, and I think there's another one. Yeah, Dream Bloom Petal. These are the ones that give you just 1. Right, so I think I used 1, so that was like 5, and then 6 was with my last proc. So maybe they'll give you 5 of these and then 1 of these. Not too sure. And then these infused pollens. Now over here, the Appendix 4. Now these are for the overloads. I managed to overload 3 times. So I got a frigid herb overload, a Titan touched one, and a windswept one. Hopefully I'll have them overlaid here during the video. So whenever you get these, whenever you pick these, it's when you get points, right? So I just kept racking up points. So the more you discover them in the different states, the more this thing goes up, and it'll eventually go to 100. All right, so let me get my nuts, because it's a lot better when you get your nuts. Let me get a drink, actually. Talking makes you thirsty. Okay. So in the specializations, again, it's very much like a mirror image of mining and herbing. It's kind of like the same thing, but I'll just go over them so you know for sure. So bountiful harvest. This is what's going to give you more skill to get the better herbs, and it's going to be able to let you refined from 1 to rank 2 or quality 2. Oh my god. All these words I got to keep up with. And then eventually, we're from to rank 2. God, quality 2. And then over here, it's quality 3, right? So that's 40 points. Oh my god. I'm messing up already. Okay, and here, it's all these other ones are just dedicated to the different ones. So this is for Hawkenbloom, this is for Wraith Bark, this is for Bubble Poppy, and this is for Saxifrage. Basically, it does the same thing as this one, but you're specializing in that one. So here you have a chance to gather additional Hawkenbloom, and it just gives you a little bit more of all the things that we all know from mining. A little bit of skill, a little deftness, and some more skill. Same thing over here. It's the same thing, right? Let me go real quick so we can get through this video. There you go. There you go. There you go. Perception, skill, deftness, all that kind of stuff, right? And last but not least, Saxifrage. There we go. Okay, we got that done. Cool. So now we're gonna go to botany. So botany, this is your, as I like to say, your multi-craft. So this is the one where you're gonna want, just like in mining, this is a lot of people are gonna want to get. It says your mastery of botany is such that you can gather herbs while mounted in the Dragon Isles. Your botanical mastery also helps you locate hidden rarities, gaining 15 perception while gaining herbs. And for the perception, I believe it's for these items here. These rouse seedlings. It says plant the seed in a patch of rich soil. On the Dragon Isles, rich soil can sometimes be found near areas directly associated with the dragonflights. Who knows what may grow? So with these, what happens is you'll see this purple glowing, kind of like a treasure area. It's a little mound of soil, and these you can plant them in there, and you'll get it'll just be a regular herb, but it'll give you some kind of rousing elements. In this case, I probably got a couple of these and here's where I'm getting more of these rousing airs and rousing frosts. So that's what that is, right? So it gives you a little more perception to find those seeds, which I have plenty. I need to find more of these little patches to put those in. Okay, so that's basically it. Let's see. Yeah, finesse. Oh, but putting points into this is going to give you finesse. Yeah, like I said in the multi-crafting. And then, you know, it gives you a little more deftness, which is the haste or gathering, the faster gathering. Perception, finesse, deftness, and that we went over. Okay. Let me see here. Conversance. Basically, this is going to let you skin, quote unquote, plants. And then at the end, it's going to give you a chance to, or was it the first one? No? Am I on the right one? I have here that it says, gives you elements. But let me go over this here. Learn to use your tool on plant creatures, gaining the ability to get useful herbs and items from there. Was it this one then? Yeah. Here it is. The plant creatures of Dragon Isle sometimes absorb the elements of the land. When gathering from these creatures, you have a chance to gather these elements from them. Now, of course, I didn't have this unlocked by then, but and obviously the points to put in there. But I probably could. No, probably can't now. So basically, you're probably gonna get more. I'm guessing frost and air rousings, maybe order. I'm not too sure, but that's what you get over here. And let's see, deftness, yeah. So more haste. Multicraft haste. Okay, here we go to cultivation. It says improve your cultivation skills, gaining 1+ perception point in this specialization while gathering herbs. So we all know what perception is. You find more of these rare items. Let's see here. Your new knowledge of cultivation techniques allows you to gather seeds more often than before while gathering. I already have a ton of them. I don't need any more, honestly. Let's see. Perception. You are now able to retrieve propagating seeds sometimes while gathering herbs. I have no clue what that is. Finesse. Here says you are now able to retrieve decayed seeds sometimes while gathering herbs. I'm guessing what's going to happen is you'll find these, but instead of saying roused seedling, it'll say decayed seedling. So when you plant them, you'll get a, just one of the regular herbs, but it'll be like decayed-ish. I've seen some mobs that they say like desiccated, and like they look pretty nasty. Some green foggy thing around them, so I guess they're decayed. That's the thing they're going for. Here, to deftness, you are now able to retrieve agitated seeds, sometimes while gathering herbs. I don't know what agitated. That kind of sounds like maybe fiery? Or something else? I don't know. That'll be interesting to find out. Bro perception, and it says your advanced knowledge of cultivating has honed you, allowing you to find seeds more often than before. Okay, so more seeds. This is just seeds galore, right? And now we come to the last one, which is basically the same as the mining video. Haven't seen the mining video? Go back and see it, so you know you can go over this twice as much. I need the views. Okay, so it says mastering the elements. It says study the intricacies of the awakening elements within Dragon Isles and their effect on the plant life, gaining +1 skill per point in this specialization while gathering elementally charged herbs. So this is what's going to let you do the overcharge or the overload. It says learn how to overload elemental herb, an ability that allows you to channel energy into the elementally charged herbs for unique bonuses and effect. Now, I found this to be really fun. So on the mining side, the Titan one will give you a portal to another node. Shoot, I can't remember what the fire one did. Or I don't even think I did, so I didn't know about the overloading. I can't remember, but basically, I found 3 of them. I guess you can do all 4, right? And if you go back here, let's see, I found these. So once you do overload them, they'll tell you what they do. So let's say you find a frozen or frigid, it has like an icy aura to it. It says overloading this type of herb will reveal a block of ice with herbs encased inside of it. Attacking this block of ice will break off chunks, which can be walked over to collect herbs and rousing. So when I first overloaded this frigid one, I'm like, I don't know what to do, because it spawned a mob. It was like an elite, the silver ones, right? And I'm like, oh my god, what have I done? But basically, what it is a punching bag. You're supposed to go all out on it. I finally realized it. And I just started hitting it, and like little chunks of ice start falling out the side, and then eventually it despawns. But you don't walk over them. You actually just harvest or herb them, and you get all these things. Hopefully, I've put a video of it here in this spot, and that was pretty fun. It's like, oh cool, you overloaded, spawns this punching bag. You go do blast to the kingdom, and you get extra stuff. Same thing with the windswept overload. It was so cool. It basically, when you overload the plant, or I guess I'll show you here in the video, it shoots you straight up in the sky, and then you just slow fall down, and you have to. It reminds me of like a Bastion, where you had to glide down through the rings when you got shut up in the sky. But here you're collecting the I guess the petals or whatever, the herbs in the air, and it also gives you the essences as you're collecting them. So that was pretty cool. And then the one that was I was like, okay, let me check out the Titan one. The Titan one, it just did a portal. It just ported you to another node, and you looted it. But yeah, this one, the windswept one, says overloading this type of herb cause a massive gust of air rapidly launching you upwards. And it kind of surprised me, like threw me in the air, allowing you to slowly fall back to the ground while collecting herbs and rousing air. So there you go. I didn't find the other one, which would be what would it be? Or maybe those are the only ones I actually found. Huh. We'll have to see. But basically, that's what you do here for this specialization. Here, it just gives you a little bonus. When you gather these windswept ones, it'll push you back. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? Is the game crashing or whatever? No, that's just the thing it does to penalize you, right? It knocks you back, and it can knock you off a cliff or into mobs, which has happened to me before. Fortunately, I'm a evoker. I can just fly, and it'll stop the pushback or stop the knockback, right? But here it says cuts it in half. Finesse, skill, perception. Here reduces the overload. Finesse, skill, perception, and then it says windswept herbs grant you slow fall the next time you fall further than 40 yards. So I'm guessing, in case you're not a class that can fly or whatever, or slow fall, it won't kill you if you actually fall a long ways. This one gives you I believe it's a shield, just like the one for mining. It says your knowledge of frigid herbs allows you to properly prepare, causing you to no longer slip and fall while walking near them. Okay, finesse, skill, perception, the overload stuff, finesse, skill, perception, and here it says overloading frigid herbs causes the frost to form a protective layer around you, freezing targets for a short while the first time they attack you. The shield. The Titan one, I think, just gives you like a buff. I'm guessing it's like the mining one. It gives you a little boost to your attacks. It says your knowledge of Titan touch herbs allows you to truly embrace the flashes of enlightenment they grant, increasing the duration of the enlightenment buff. So maybe in the video I'll notice what it is, but obviously I didn't hover over it. So I'm guessing it's just like a damage buff. Skill, perception, overload, finesse, skill, perception, and then here it says arcane gates will now stay open for a short time after passing through them, allowing you to return. So it's just like the mining one. Here it says your knowledge of decayed herbs allows you to properly prepare, reducing the negative effect they suffer while afflicting you. I'm guessing this is kind of like on the fire for the mining. It's like a ticking damage. I'm guessing it just reduces it. I never found any of those decayed herbs, so beats me. And that's it. So there you go. I'm really enjoying gathering. It's It's amazing. Look at how much stuff you gather. Again, these gathering professions are looking to be top tier, to be honest. They're fun. You engage with mobs. They have funny, cool things when you overload them. And what can I say? It's fun. And then, obviously, this one, being able to not dismount if you like go fast, whatever. This is looking good. Obviously, I don't know what to do. I don't know which one to tell you. It's just pick your poison, I guess, in this case. But this is cool for the overloading. I mean, you're getting more stuff. Oh, and again, with it, just as mining, every time you herb, it reduces the cooldown is 12 hours. As you can see right now, it says 10. Every node you pick, 30 minutes off. 30 minutes off. It goes by real quick. So it just 24 gathers, and you can overload once again. I'm guessing with these, if you get these eventually, it'll be even shorter. But anyways, that's my overview for gathering. This is the last profession. Finally, we got this done, and I can finally move on to other things which I've been dying to make videos on. Thank you very much for the support. It's been amazing. I hope I can keep making videos for you guys. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the likes. And that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.